Okay. 1 second here. I just need a quick minute. Okay. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, I haven't even had my coffee yet. uh, okay. Delicious. Yo de Jesus. Oh, we're in the wrong scene. Oh, all right. Bold choice. Bold choice to be using the percussion instrument on your Casio keyboard to remix this song. Unless it's in the original. Oh, what is this? Okay. Sorry. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this professionally. Hello everybody. Welcome again to another Sorry. Hello everybody. Welcome again to another Dragon Quest 2 stream. Could you imagine? Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Let's pause that. Let's close everything. Sometimes you gotta make yourself laugh early in the morning. And to do that, you have to, like, become a caricature of yourself. Or of, like, people that you share a career with. Oh, man. Can you imagine if I was that kind of streamer? I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be, like, equipped to be that in character. That's just not me. I'm thinking of submitting a HoloLive application, and the gimmick would be like I'd be like a like a bald King Zaddy kind of guy. But like the only thing that's kind of stopping me from submitting an application is the fact that like I don't want to be in character. You know, like I don't want the backstory. I don't want like the persona. I kind of just want to be myself. You know, and no shade to VTubers, by the way. Y'all, number one, you're doing a lot of. It takes a lot more work to be a VTuber. At least, you know, performance-wise. Some of them are bad at it, but you know, there's bad streamers everywhere. No shade to y'all. Like, I like, theoretically, your job is a lot harder because you have to be in character and whatever, and to an extent, you are doing it a lot smarter than I am, because that layer of like separation between who you actually are and like your audience is actually probably really healthy. It's probably like really good because it keeps you safe. Keeps you more safe. Should be the way I put it. But yeah. Anyway, let us play Dragon Quest II HD 2D Remake. We have to go rescue some lady to get our boat, but there's like an area over here that I haven't been to yet, and I'm really curious to see what's in there. So we're just gonna go in there now. Even if it's slightly out of order, that's okay. If anything, it just means we get more XP, more levels out of it. Exploration is good. It's good for you. We're gonna burn these butterflies and then freeze them to death. Yeah, it's wind that they're resistant to, but whatever. I also just feel like whatever's over here has to be good, you know? I think her wolf howl is like really solid. I'm gonna be so real right now. I think the actor fucking nailed it. That is an incredible like wolf howl. Cause like it's in character. It's in character, so it's not like totally perfect. What else did I get from that spot? I don't.
You look cold.
Oh well. Kill that, do that. It's gonna be a little. I'll admit, I'll probably end up being a little quieter at the start of the stream, just because like I just woke up. I woke up super late today. I think I went to bed in a bad mood. Not a hugely bad mood, but just like a, you know, like a not a great mood. And I think that gave me some pretty weird dreams. Get GC going on a heated topic. See, that's what I'm cursed with. You know, I genuinely believe this. I believe that successful streamers got lucky with like a couple viral things that happened to them, and then the rest of their career is it's just crowd work. Like I fully believe that like most people are capable of sustaining big audiences like that, but they just don't have the audience for that, like, to come out, for that ability to sort of like shine through. So I firmly believe that if you gave someone who only streams to like, I don't know, it's 5 viewers, maybe even less every day. If you gave that person like 1,000 viewers suddenly, they could hold that stream together. There'd be so much talking. There wouldn't be like a desert of conversation. You know? I firmly believe that. I firmly believe anybody can be a good streamer as long as they're not like antisocial, in which case you're probably not streaming to begin with, or maybe you're kind of conflicted. Maybe you've got some stuff to work out, I don't know. But yeah, anybody can do this stuff, man. I'm not gonna say it's not hard work. I'm not gonna say it's not challenging. Far from it. Far from it for me to tell people that their job isn't an actual job. Oh, come on. This guy was gonna give me a hint and he was just like, oh, just wait. Okay. The hint for the ultimate key, the hint for the ultimate key that he just gave me was, oh, just wait, you'll get it eventually. The game will give it to you. That was basically what the hint was. I'm the basement wizard. My advice is to stay underground. Yeah, that guy sucks. Didn't help at all. But yeah, you know, streaming's hard work, but I think anybody can do it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like super honest. As someone who's worked a full-time job that's not streaming, there are 9-to-5s that are harder than streaming. I'm gonna be totally real with you. I'm gonna be super duper real with you. I have worked jobs that are harder than streaming. I just have. I'm sorry if that offends people. I'm sorry if that upsets some of like my fellow creatives on the internet. But like, it's not that it's not work at all, but like you could there's harder jobs out there, okay? There's harder jobs out there. You know? There's sometimes people like to exaggerate how hard their job is to make it feel like their job is like a valid job that deserves like the reciprocating feeling of like commiserating, you know? Okay, but while you were working as a bartender, I bet Windows never updated and nuked your ability to be heard by customers. No, actually, working as a bartender, Windows would update and nuke my ability to charge customers for their drinks. So I couldn't sell them anything, so I couldn't make money. It would update and ruin the payment system. Our point of sales system would constantly would do that once in a while. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not saying streaming's not a valid form of employment and that it's not. I'm not saying it's not hard work, but I am saying maybe go work full time at like a restaurant or something for like, you know, 6 months to a year at the very least. And that's a short amount of time. Maybe do that for like 6 months to a year, and then come back and tell me if you think streaming is the hardest job in the world. Or if you think streaming is like actually a lot of like a lot of work. I'm sorry, man. Like physical labor. I'll be so real. I think physical labor trumps any and all other professions in terms of what's stressful. Anything that requires you to physically perform an action that is like intense or like, you know, difficult or requires endurance or some sort of dexterity or something, that's not like playing video games, like, yeah, I think that job's gonna be harder and more frustrating 9 times out of 10. Sorry. That includes being a teacher, by the way. Teaching is one of the most stressful jobs you can have. I wish teachers got treated better. Just everywhere. Unfortunately, the anti-intellectualism movement has, like, made it so that people think education is pointless and stupid. And therefore, by extension, they believe academics are worthless. And then by extension of that, they believe teachers are unnecessary and not essential. And to be honest, anytime someone's like, "Oh yeah, school's bullshit. Like you don't need school. You don't need like teachers or anything like that." All my teachers sucked in school, and I hated them, and they never taught me anything. Anytime I hear someone say that, I'm like, "Oh, you're a moron. Got it." You decided not to learn anything when you were in high school because you just wanted to get high and go to parties. Same thing in college. And now that you have no education and you've retained nothing from your schooling days, you want to blame the people that were doing their best despite the flawed system to impart wisdom onto you instead of yourself. I hope it's not your intent to sin, but sin do you have? Oh, she's got like evil eyes. Oh, the strength was with the Almighty had gifted thee as the height of blasphemy. What is she? All you must do is banish the wicked kindness that plagues your heart. Give yourselves no more. Rather take back what is right for yours. This is about the true strength. We're gonna like interrupt this, right? What happened to that talk of you making us rich? This is stupid advice. I hope everyone's like, this is dumb advice. Hey, Bat. I want it to not work. I think it'd be really funny. I see scant value and happiness obtained by another suffering. Yeah! Woke Dragon Quest! Let not your ears to their twisted tongues. No good can come from following these teachings. Never underestimate how soul-crushing the lack of agency in many job positions can be. Of course. It is in aiding others that our souls become richer, not as loss we only gain. Being a good hero is woke. Everything's woke now, didn't you hear? Literally anything that isn't being a complete fucking asshole is just woke now. Because you see, it used to be an ambiguous term for shitty people to like call other people out for not being shitty. But then eventually people started asking questions like, hey, what exactly does that mean? And like, how is that this? And then eventually like we kind of stripped away the ambiguity and then it just became like a catch-all term for just being a decent person. Because as it turns out, being a decent person is like antithetical to some people's worldviews, I guess. Are we still using the W word? Oh yeah, they're still using it all over the place. I like that we showed up and we were like, everybody needs to go away. What flock? Are they gonna be birds? That's gonna be so funny. They should have been birds. Oh, speaking of clansmen. What's the W word? Is woke. Oh, woke. Okay, how do I kill... Well, you're undead, but I want to kill the ads first. Is there anything that, like... Okay, they're flying, so wind should kill them. And then these are all single target enemies, which is a little rough for Moonbrook. You're resistant to wind. I completely misread that. Shit. I want to play Demon School. I think I might buy it when I'm done with the stream and pop it in for a little bit. Depends on how long we stream for today. I do think I'm gonna have to take a break from streaming tomorrow to go make some edits to something I'm working on. But then on Friday, I guess we'll make up for it by playing game on Friday. I do want to try Demon Schools. I'm thinking of going out to go do writing after this stream, but I don't know how long we'll be going for. And I don't feel like I'm going to do a small stream today, so I'm like trying to figure out like what's my... Like where am I at, you know? I don't have the demon move, the move that hurts the demons. We gotta heal Gawain though. We still don't have a way to revive anybody, so dying would be a bad thing. Dying would be really bad. In fact, I probably should have been more conservative about when to heal. Should have risked a lot less, but whatever. We move. Paradox dead. Paradox is so dead. See, this is my problem, is that she's faster than Caradoc, and she's not even the main healer. Okay? Okay, now we can do Undead Undoer, and then both of you have to heal. You're out of MP. Oh, we're fucked. God damn it, Caradoc. Cop out. He's so bad. Well, as long as she keeps healing, I don't really care what else she does. I do think I have the Holy Lance on Caradoc though, so maybe we'll be fine. Nope, Caradoc's dead. I'm telling you, like immediately he's gonna drop the fuck dead any minute now. And for whatever reason, her heal is going last now, which doesn't make sense. Does Dragon Quest have front and back row placements? So some Dragon Quests have row priorities. So some Dragon Quests, what they do is they have whoever's in the leftmost slot is attacked more often, and whoever's in the rightmost slot is attacked the least often, or like has like the less probability of being targeted. But I don't know if this one has it. I'm not sure. It's so funny that he's supposed to be the healer and she's healing instead. It's so funny to me that that's like the case. You can't even do your one fucking job right, Caradoc. God damn it. Fuck, you suck. Okay, we gotta break in let's try Frizz. You broke your toe on Friday? Holy crap. How did you do it? Did you break it in like an interesting way, or did you break it in like an embarrassing way? Because I've broken my toes in an embarrassing way. An Ottoman kicked my ass. Yep. I think that's an embarrassing way. That's pretty embarrassing. She should just double heal every turn. The Twisted Sister. It would be easier for me to deal with. Oh, I wanted to kill it with the wolf thing. I hope your toe feels better. It's hard living under the pressure of being the true sign of Edric because your magical powers are superior. Yeah, but like you're like a coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, except like anything you fight is a hydrogen bomb. Walking into a dark room and a piece of furniture that isn't over there was in there and a full force into the wooden leg. It's just a small fracture. I understand. I'll tell you how I broke my toes. So, when I was in high school, I dislocated 2 of my toes and fractured one in like 7 different places on the bone. The reason that happened is I was chasing a friend around the campus of our high school during our lunch hour, as high school children are wont to do. I think it was my freshman year, actually. Yeah, it was my freshman year of high school. I remember. I was chasing him around and he jumped over a railing, and you know, I followed suit. I followed suit. I jumped over the railing, and as I went to jump over the railing, he went to like hit me in the nuts. Like he was gonna let gravity take care of it, you know. So that was just a thing guys used to do to each other when I was growing up. We used to just hit each other in the balls. It was a thing. I went to, naturally, because I have super good reflexes, and I am a physical paragon among men. I reacted by trying to, as I was coming down, because I'd already gone over the rail, so it was too late to like stop, right? I was in free fall, and this was like a 4 feet high thing, so you jump over the rail and like the drop is like about 4 feet, which is fine if you aren't trying to avoid getting hit in the nuts. So what I did was instinctively, like, I'm jumping, right? So my feet, when I'm falling, my feet are like this, right? Because I'm gonna land like not heel first, but like relatively flat, and then my plan is to kind of like roll into it, right? But as he goes up to like hit me in the nuts, my feet do this, and I point my feet perpendicular to the ground. And I wasn't wearing nice shoes. I was wearing Converse. So they're canvas sneakers. So if you've never worn canvas sneakers before, you don't know, or you should know, that there is no support. There's no like support on those shoes whatsoever. The sole is super thin. The whole thing is basically made out of paper. And when I landed, I tried to tuck to like not crush my toes, but because he was trying to hit me in the nuts, I was also like pulling back. So I wasn't going to actually land and like, you know, recover. So my toes went, but in the other direction that they weren't supposed to. And I stumbled. I remember I limped over to like a staircase to sit down, and I took off my shoe and I took off my sock, and my toe had gone from this. One of my toes had gone from this to like this. Like it was zigzagged. So what I remember doing is I was like, well, I can't put my shoe back on like this, and I have to finish class. I have to go home. Because in my head, I was like, well, no one saw it happen, so it's not like I can just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, I just broke my fucking foot. Me, in my youthful innocence, was like, well, now I gotta deal with this until I get home. So I looked at my toe, at the one that was like way more messed up. The other one was dislocated, but I didn't notice it was, because it didn't look that bad, because it was dislocated at the base. So it was like slightly off, but the other one was like zigzagged. So I grabbed my toe and I pulled and I popped the bone back in to where it needed to go. And I did it. It worked. It worked. I fixed that toe. I straight up fixed that toe. It was still fractured beyond belief, but I solved the problem. And then I put my shoe and my sock and my shoe back on. I went to my last class of the day, and I went home. And I took the bus home, and I went home. And then that's when I told my parents or my grandmother. I was like, hey, I broke my foot. Just letting you know, I broke my foot. And then they didn't take me to the doctor for 2 days after, until 2 days after that. So for 2 days, I just sort of stayed home and like chilled. Because my foot was fucked up. Did they believe that you broke it? No, my parents have like this weird like disease where like anytime something bad happens to one of their kids, they don't believe it's true until like it gets worse, and they're like, oh, okay, so you're not lying to get out of like going to class. Okay, we'll take you to where we gotta go now. But you know, that was fun. That was interesting. Well, the most validating thing was I was insisting that we go. I was like, we should go to the hospital or a doctor, and my parents were like, oh yeah, no, we're not gonna, we're gonna take you to the bone doctor, the orthopedist, or whatever the fuck it's called, or the foot doctor. And like, we finally go to the urgent care, or like the hospital or something. I forget where we went. We literally like scheduled an appointment for a broken foot.
Great dangers await, but you must face them.
And when we got there, the guy that was like looking at my foot was like, well, you fucking fractured the fuck out of it, and also it's dislocated in multiple, like you dislocated the fuck out of it too. And he was like, if you had come in when it, like, if you had come in like around the same day it happened, we would have actually just been able to like pop the toe back in. And you would have had like no problem. But because you guys waited so long to you know, come to this to solve it, we're gonna have to do surgery. So they did surgery on my foot.
Let us set sail just as soon as the ship is ours.
So I got surgery on my foot. They put a screw into my foot, and I had to walk around with like a hook screw in my foot for like 6 weeks, something like that. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that. Not being believed in those circumstances sucks. Yeah, well, you know. Parents, being a parent doesn't absolve you from being a stupid idiot, so such is life. So I walked around with like a screw in my foot for like 6 to 8 weeks. And I could like feel, it was so weird. I could feel the screw in my foot. So like sometimes I would bang the screw against something because it's like an extension, right? So like it's not like, it doesn't make sense, right? Like to your brain, you're like, that's not my foot, right? So like I banged it against a couple things a couple times, and I could feel the metal in the bone. Like I could feel the screw in my bone like bump against my entire body, and it would send the worst nerve shock to my whole body. Oh.
And may fortune follow you o'er the waves.
The interesting part is that when I had to get it removed, they didn't put me under. They didn't put like any anesthetic or anything. The guy just like went in and just pulled the screw out.
The world is now
like when it was ready to get taken out, he just like, sorry, he just went and he just took it out. It didn't hurt. Like it didn't hurt when he did it. It was really weird.
There is one more thing we must do besides. We must warn those we meet of the darkness that threatens our world, that they might.
But now if you look at my feet, because so what they did is they put the screw in, and then to fix the other toe, to fix the other toes
I do not
fractures,
wish to sow
they
discord
can't like
and
really
fear
like
by
put
so
like a
doing.
splint on it.
I wish only
Okay.
to give the gift
So
of
what they did was they
vigilance.
wrapped
That
both of the
which I
broken
fear
toes
played its
together
part in the downfall
so
of
that
my
they would
own
heal like together.
Indeed. Had your people
The
been
idea
forewarned,
being the
perhaps they might
bone
have
will
been
heal
better
straighter
prepared when
if
the
you
moment
like
came.
restrain it
Come
against
then,
something,
let us
right?
away.
But because both of the toes,
Have I
and this
not
is I think
warned
he
you?
fucked up.
This will be
I think
my
he made the
first
I think he
time
did the
at
wrong
sea.
thing because
Forgive me if I do not prove
the other toe was also broken.
sturdiest of shipmates.
So he put both broken toes together as opposed to tying them to completely fine bones. So my toes healed crooked. Not by a lot, thankfully. Like it doesn't look super ugly or anything. But if you look, you can actually see both of my toes on my left foot. They are like they literally connect like puzzle pieces.
A moment, if you would. I do not wish to suggest that all is
They gave
fun
me a
and games.
spacer. Yeah, they didn't give me a
The world is in
spacer.
peril. This I know full well. And you have lost much, dear cousin. Cannot be easy. Forgive me.
What is he fucking?
I suppose it is not becoming of the scions of the great hero to take pleasure in the execution of their duties. And yet, I cannot help but feel my heart skip
Oh,
a
he
beat
feels
in
bad that he
anticipation of
enjoys
the
it.
adventure to come. Am I a heartless rogue? An uncaring monster?
Would you say the same?
You'll
as
feel
me
nauseated if
told
you broke
that
a bone?
I
That's not
enjoy our
true.
time together? That I
That's not true.
smile
I have
yet
broken
more with
I have
each
broken a
and
bone
every
multiple
passing
times and
day?
I've never felt nauseous.
True, I have but recently lost my father, and my people.
The reason
both.
some people feel nauseous
But
when they
does
break a
moment
bone
of
is that they're
levity
very
in spite of
squeamish.
that make me a monster?
And the idea of them breaking a bone puts their body into shock, which is the nauseated feeling that they're feeling. But some people break
Of course
bones and
not.
don't do that.
We laugh when we are happy and cry when we are sad. We cannot control such things. Nor would I wish us to.
Then you have your answer, and I thank you for it. The stakes of our journey could not be higher. The fate of the world rests upon our shoulders. But this should not, cannot mean that we spend every waking moment weighed down by the impossible seriousness of it all. If we wish to face the journey ahead with hope in our hearts, are we wrong for doing so? No. We are merely human.
Forgive me. I simply feared that my careless merriment might seem unfeeling to one who has suffered so much.
Quite the opposite. Your careless merriment is the very thing that gives me strength. So laugh, smile, and do not think twice before
Significant
doing so.
bruising took out the guesswork.
Very well.
Internal
Let us
bleeding.
swear to be true to our feelings. Come
Yeah,
what
I'm
may.
sorry, Beast.
What
Like,
say you?
for sure. It sucks. Yeah, sure. Let's be true to our feelings. I actually quite like this cutscene.
Now
Sorry,
come.
I stopped reading chat for a second because I was
Pardon
like,
awaits.
hold on, this cutscene actually goes.
Aye, let us stride forward to meet him, laughing and crying all the while.
What's good is that like when toes heal, they become stronger. So you'll be able to like do more ballerina stuff. You may have a promising young career as a dancer. Oh shit, time to boat. Oh shit, what if you want to walk up to your boat, blah 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 blah. Okay. Time to boat, time to boat, time to boat. Bingo. 7.5 hours. Gotta tweet that. Sorry, not tweet, skeet, post, whatever it's called. 2.5 hours. Gotta, you gotta get, sometimes you gotta post the hits, you know what I mean? Oh, it's the same way that the 3-boat runs, which I hate. I don't like the way that the boat in 3 moves. Doing all another provides some protection against incoming magical attacks. Let's go with that then. Oh, we have to bag. Let's organize our inventory. This is new music? Or I think this is the sailing music from 2. Just recomposed. Caradoc can wear it? Yeah. Caradoc should wear it. I'll put the pajamas back on. You gotta keep drawing. But you don't want to. I feel you. I understand you. I understand you deeply. I forgot this map is so much bigger than the one from the first game. Or like rather like it feels bigger. No, it's gotta be actually bigger for sure. Yeah, because all of Dragon Quest 1 can you see my cursor? Yeah, so all of Dragon Quest 1 takes place here. This is all of Dragon Quest 1. Just this part here. And then Dragon Quest 2 is all of this. Sometimes I forget how much bigger the map is. I'm not sure how they make sense of that in the world. You know what I mean? But like I don't know how in Dragon Quest 3. Where was Dragon Quest 1 taking place? I'll show you after this again. Oh wait, hold on. I have Flying Knee. Lightning Slash? No. Windsickles? No. Let's just do a roundhouse kick and swoosh him.
Now I'm angry.
Do it! So, Dragon Quest 1 takes place here. Just here. Like this little square. That's Dragon Quest 1. And Skyrim in the northeast there, yeah, you know, that's Skyrim over there. It actually does kind of look like the landmass for Skyrim. I'm not even joking. It actually does kind of look a little bit like the Skyrim like layout. Like Whiterun would be like right here-ish. Right? And then here's like, sorry, down here would be like the throat of the world or like right here or something. Like Iverstead is like somewhere around here. You know, you got Klimek climbing up the steps, but his back is bad or his legs bad or whatever. And then like Winterhold, sorry, not Winterhold, Dawnstar. No, where's the Stormcloak guy at? I forget his name right now, but it's like it's around here. Riften's like down here. You know? I think Cyrodiil's to the west. No wait, Morrowind is to the west. Cyrodiil is to the south. Right? I forget. Anyway. We're sailing! How exciting.
Now I'm angry.
Oh, yeah. We're starting to look like a well-oiled machine. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. Good lord. I've noticed that people are not leveling up as often as I like. But, you know, maybe we just have to accept that. I don't know, got some pipes on you. She does. She does. I still don't have like a good group targeting move with this guy. Lightning Slash will probably do a lot of damage, but I'd rather just deal with the Man of Wars the old-fashioned way. Don't paralyze Gawain. Come on, man. Oh, and then Paranel fell asleep. You're fucked, Caradoc. Squelch? No, that's not gonna do anything. Crackle, the Man of Wars? Nope. That's not good. That is no good. That is no bueno. That is no good. Stone's Throw. Heal. Bang. I hope she can get her spell off before she dies. That did not help. God damn it, Dragon Quest II! You're exactly the same as you used to be, you fucking dickhead game. Fuck. Take us out. I gotta go revive this lady. It was easier in Dragon Quest I where I could just load the autosave if my guy died. But now I actually have to spend money on reviving my party. This is bullshit. All right. Actually, now that I have Zoom, but there's no telling like where the boat might spawn. See, that's the problem. Is I kind of wanna cheese like where we go, but since we can't like force the boat to spawn somewhere specific, we're gonna have to just sort of. I'd rather work with my prevailing knowledge. This is a nice boat, by the way. I like the boat design. Don't usually get to say that. Lightning Slash. Do you know Zap? You don't know Zap? You gotta learn Zap. Yeah, that's fine. Sea Slime are a fine opponent to have at the moment. Crackle seems to... I think, like, spells just kind of break through their defense stuff, so... Especially Wind. Even though they're resistant to Wind, Wind spells seem to do more damage. Because Zap seems to scale off their defense? No, it doesn't. What the hell? Was that other slime just defending the whole time? That might have been it. Oh, now my party members aren't going to like level up in unison. Oh, that's gonna bother the shit out of me. Oh, I did Lightning Slash, which is a physical attack. Right. Got it. Got it. That's why that sea slime didn't take that much damage. Gawain does not give a fuck that you are boosting your defense against him. He will beat your ass into the ground with his fists. Keep being you, Gawain. Oh. 2 sets of plain clothes, a turban, and a sword. What kind of sword? It looked like a knife, actually. It was probably a bronze knife. Well, that's not fun. We're going down to this little island here. I think that might be the mini metal island. I'm not even kidding. I think that might be the mini metal island. Ah, fuck. That's fine. You need to draw a cockpit, like the interior of a cockpit. Are you looking for inspiration or some kind of reference material or some sort of idea to inspire you? Yeah, for a spaceship. What kind of a spaceship? What kind of like age in space are we talking? Are we talking like NASA age? Are we talking like Lancer age? Are we talking like Warhammer? Looking at the ones for NASA. It's good. I imagine future cockpits for NASA will have rotating cockpits, or cockpits that don't rotate with respect to the rotation of the ship. If I could, I'd do a Lancer type beat, yeah. I recently bought the Lancer TTRPG book. I gotta read it. I gotta sit down and do some like tabletop reading soon. Just take a break from stuff and do that. It's a mini metal. I want to point something out here. Something that like super Dragon Quest nerds will appreciate is that the mini metal island that they've added to this game is accessible at the same time as the mini metal island from Dragon Quest VIII. I'm just pointing out, it is very likely that they took the same like opportunity. Yeah, once you vote, it's very likely that they needed to put it somewhere, and they just like said, well, we did it like this in 8 and that was really good, we should just do it again like that. Assuming Armor Project was in charge of this. I'm pretty sure there's a mini metal here. Yeah. You should never fucking underestimate my mini metal radar that is built into my fucking brain. I'm pretty sure I missed the mini metal just now. Ooh, an ice shield. Hello. How are you supposed to know there was a treasure chest back there? You weren't. You're just supposed to go explore and like, you know, check shit out. Keep up. Okay. Steel shield, ice shield. You know what, Caradoc? If I can give you a shield that will like half damage that you could potentially take, you can have it, man. How many more mini metals have we got out here? 4. I was gonna say 4. Hello, ma'am. I would like to save my game. Takes notes for the Dragon Quest genius. I should have called my, like, if I was like a Dragon Quest like YouTuber specifically, like exclusively, I should have gone with Dragon Quest Genius. I should have gone with Dragon Quest Genius. That sounds like a great YouTuber name. And like, since I'm already calling myself Genius, nobody would ever challenge the title. People would just assume that I knew stuff, even if I was wrong about it. They would just like believe me. Because that's how that works. You just have to sound confident, and you can be as wrong as you want about literally anything. It doesn't matter. People will believe you because of the human being's inherent desire to trust others. Genius C positive, that's what it stands for. Oh, that's super good. Is there one in front of the fountain? Yeah, of course there is. Well, he even agreed 5 minutes about this very island that they might provide visiting adventures with a challenge. I think I found 3 of them already. So we're just missing 2 more. Sorry, no. The one on the beach, the one by the statue, the one by the fountain, the ice shield, the gold coins, which means there's 2 more left, and both of them are mini medals that are probably hidden somewhere. Probably at the end of here in this bag. So that's 1 more. And then there's probably another one on the other side. Or maybe in front of one of these statues. Okay, I thought maybe they were going to give me a curveball and be like, no, that's just a dead end, my friend. Oh, it might actually still just be a dead end. Oh. Almost Servant of Hello. Do you want to change your name? No, I'm good. Thanks, man. Appreciate you and all. You keep doing what you do for people. I do not need a name change. Yeah, so it is a curveball. There's just 1 more. Where could it be? See, at first I assumed maybe on one of these. Because I was like, you know, you're going to put one by the fountain, but then you'll put one like nearby where people won't realize that it's there. Right? But it's not true. Do you have any hints? No, it's either like near a big tree or just like in a random spot. Maybe near one of those rocks we walked past. Or maybe on the beach. Wait, on the forward beach. Probably one like right here. Like at the base of the thing? At the end of the dock? On one of these pillars? Maybe in like that midsection? That looked really nice. Did I already get one on the pier? I don't think I did. So yeah, it'd probably be at the end of the pier. It's gotta be at the end of one of these piers or like along the sand. The problem is that I'm moving fast, so I can miss it if I'm not paying attention. What about you, kitty cat? That's where my boat is, so it's not gonna be where the boat is. I know we got it from the statue that was already there. No. Did we find one here? There we go. We've done it. Tag it up. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to take 1 scholar specs. Give that to Paradel. Yeah, that's fine. We'll lose some defense for like a ton of wisdom. That's an in book. Okay, mini medal prizes. Frizzle would be good. A Morning Star would be good. Sage's elixirs, whatever. Rabbit ears is fine. I think it's a better defense accessory than what we have. Agility Gillette. I don't even know if that's worth it. Focus Pocus would be cool. Actually, these kind of suck. This one's good, and this one's obviously good, but everything else is kind of boring. Kind of boring mini medal selection. How many treasures do we have? 5? Okay, so it's just the treasure chests that we can open with the keys. This is our bank. Open this. A rabbit suit! Is it better than what Paranel's rare? It is. And I bet if I get the bunny ears and I put it on her, it's gonna change her sprite, right? Unless we're cool and we're not... Whoa! You're not like a typical dude. I am he, the Maharaja of Metals, collector that most magnificent man. Wherefore is this place? If I am in fact a Maharaja, I did inherit the title of monarch from my father, but when I was yet a miniature man, a maximally terrifying occurrence did take place. I was struck by the stunning revelation that Maharaja is a title all the more magnificent than that which I had inherited, and so I did bend my head low, go to my subjects, and hope them to call me by that title. And so they did, and so they have ever since. And so shall you if you wish to show me the minimum of respect. Whenever this item changes the matter of hand, wait, can you be... Oh, I already had that many? Whoa, I already had that many? Whoa! Maharaja. What else did we get? I think we got an agility ring out of that. No, we got a recovery ring. Blah, a recovery ring out of that. What else did we get? Just those two? No, we got 3 things. What was the third thing that I got? The Frizzle Scroll. There you go, Paranel. An actual fire spell worth something. Now you can do damage. I'm being a little rude, but it's not her fault. Oh, sorry. We have to go to the inn real quick. We'll probably be back to this metal place sooner than later. Let's check the world map real quick. So, that's a shoal that we can't cross. We would have to go all the way around. And I kind of don't want to do that right now because there's other places to go explore. We should probably go to the Dragon Quest 1 area because that's obviously where the game wants us to go. There's this island here that we can't access at the moment. There's this that we can't access at the moment. So yeah, the idea is probably to go either south or into the Dragon Quest 1 area. There are a couple of things we should actually scope out now that I have sort of free roam to do whatever I want. And that's to go to the Shipwright Shrine. There was all these portals at the start of the game that took us to a bunch of places. And I think we should actually go look around these areas now. Now that we kind of have like the free to roam the cabin, as it were. Also because I forgot to collect stuff here, so. I think the game actually sort of expects you to go to these areas the minute you can. I think the game kind of expects its players to go exploring. So I don't think anything we find here is going to be very, like, lucrative. Aside from, obviously, mini metals, which are always useful and lucrative. Ah, there we go. A thief key treasure chest. So it was good that I waited. Or at least it was good that we came back to check this place out now. Do you talk? Not a talking cat, unfortunate. I think that's going to be every treasure here. Right, Paranel? Yeah, we're done. And then we're going to leave this area because I actually haven't been outside. I haven't explored the overworld outside of this area. I don't know if there's a lot, though. Yeah, no, I mean. However, that does put us right here. Sick. See? It was totally worth it. Little shortcuts to get to where we want to go. The humbling village of Zahan welcometh you, friends, though fisher folk are in short supply of late. Unfortunate stuff. Maybe we can fix that. Also, if we're here a little bit ahead of time, as a result of being able to sort of like circumvent the horrors of the ocean, we might be able to find items that are really good for us and give us a leg up on the areas of the game that we're actually supposed to be going to. I know their place. Where are you at? We are in Zahan. We are in Zahan, Beecher. Yeah, man, unfortunate fellow, but not like this. Not like my fellow fishermen's lives. Ah, I see. They lost a ton of their fishermen to the dangers. Got it. It will be our job to rescue them. Come from distant sluice, charged by its people with seeking out the wanton villain Rogue Fastfinger. The Catalyst counter dips come from that place is a key much valued by the village. A key? A key, you say? A key, you say? Well now, that makes things interesting. My younger they traveled around with a band of my own companions. Two of ours showed no mercy while once focused on healing. Then when faces was a fierce nature, two would turn to healing. Yeah. He's basically giving you hints on how to... He's literally giving you hints on how to like fight some of the harder battles in the game. Which is basically like, hey, if it's like really hard, just have Caradoc and Paranel heal. And then have Gawain smack people around until stuff happens. What if I told you I could save the men of your village? I don't remember how this vignette goes. But... Whoa, whoa, whoa. The dog? Oh, okay. Aw. Poor doggy. The dog misses her master. Oh, well. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. Chimera Wing. Is that everything? Just one more. And there it is. I am going to check everything out. Hermes hat? Not enough. Not worth it. Unfortunate. The item shop does not have what I want. Well, let's go into the big hut. Hello, upset woman. No, we didn't. We came through an island. My husband and his crew set sail some days ago, but no one has seen them since. We'll go looking for him. I know I should tell myself that my dear Sylvester is no more, yet I still hope. Tell us, good fishwife. Whither was your husband headed? Wherefore? We are on a journey across the realm. If we can help you find your husband, it would be our honor. Yes, you can. All right. Before we leave, I'm gonna like loot your house. Sorry. I know that's weird considering I just, you know. Are these two separate houses? No, it's just two separate rooms. Okay. Guy by the boats is like right here. Hey, guy by the boats. Had you remained behind that day, came down with a ghastly illness. Do you know which fishing grounds your companions were making for? We are of a mind to follow in their wake. Those signs have lured many a man to his doom. Mayhap you think them the stuff of fairy tales, but I assure you they are all too real. I was just a boy when it happened, something like this. You mean a ship and the souls aboard were lost? Precisely. A mermaid ensnared one of the fishers in her thrall. And then the ship sank. Should I be become enthralled, I will be there to destroy your senses with a sharp slap to the face. Ma'am, I mean, sign of Erdrick near your reputation wares for our excursion to rescue your husband. Mark the spot on your map, on the map, man. We got it. All right, let's go to this big shrine with the sacred claws or whatever. Whoa, we can go through there with safe passage. I don't know why I decided to just not show them here, but whatever. Fight like a man, wave thy sword about the that's funny. Hold on, I gotta get the first one there. That's good. Are you a thief door? You're an ultimate key door, son of a gun. Fight like a lady. What the fuck? If that fights if I slimy of one description or another, lull it into a false sense of security. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's like, here's a clever way to do things if you're a woman, and if you're a man, I don't know, man, just kind of fucking wiggle your shit everywhere. That's a fun joke. Why are they still standing here? We should leave, y'all. There we go. Okay. That was concerning. It is marked on the map. Before we do that, though, we're going to the Shrine of Flames. Just wiggle your shit everywhere. That's how you do it. Not the flame burned, wherefore indeed. Okay, Shrine of Flame. Interesting. Six! How big is this map? What do you mean there's 6? There's like 6 treasures just hanging out here? Where? Are they all up on the hill? One of these cats is gonna speak English to me. It's gonna freak me the fuck out. Oh, hey. We are the sons of mighty Erdrick. We journey the land. Go to Burrowell. Seek out their blessing. I understand. I'm gonna go into the fire shrine though. Yeah, okay, this is just where all the teleporters are. I'd love to see a mod for Dragon Quest 1 where the princess is swinging the sword in battle with the hero carrying her. A good idea for the guy that made Dragon Quest Plus. Ah, I know where we are. We are in the passageway before. We are in the beginning of the passageway that leads us to Moonbrook. I believe the center one takes us somewhere near Middenhall or Cannock. Should tell us. Durkandor. Don't know where we are. Any scrolls? Service call scroll. Muster strength scroll. Whoa, what is service call? I know what muster strength is. Oh, that's for the little lady. Summons a wandering merchant, innkeeper, or priest to your side. Hell yes! Big fan of that. Oh, that's a huge tapestry. That's literally telling a story. At first, things were really scary and bleak. And then, we saved the day, I guess. And then I was crowned king. That seems like what's going on. What are the prizes for this one? Golden bamboo lance. A glombolero would be nice. But alas, I do not have the tombola tickets with which to commit myself to it. The arena of battle? What are you talking about? Where are we? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I remember winning a platinum sword there. Sick. No swords that for thus forced to see to the needs of the fiends, as Majesty doth see fit to test all and sundry with. Verily, the king's love of combative display doth bring shame upon our realm. Legend presided o'er a battle twixt a wandering regiment and a striking sabercat. Suffice it to say, the beast ate well that day. Oh, this guy's kind of fucky. Okay, is that a magic key door? That is a magic key door, so we have to come back with a magic key. Yes. Well, no sense not exploring. You know, we're here. Might as well go check out the, check out the area. It's gotta be something over here, right? Hey, so, like, are y'all strong, or are y'all just kind of, like, fake strong? Oh, let's try Frizzle. Strong. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now's not the time. We should go. There was nothing there. Let's just go back to Middenhall real quick. We have to go back to the Shrine of Flame. There's one more teleportal there that we haven't gone through. But I think it might take us back to an area we've been to before. Sorry. DLC chest that I can't open. That shit is annoying. I hate that it's just sitting there. I wonder if I can go visit the Princess of Cannock and get her to join us now that we have the boat. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, surely, at this point... Damn it. Well, whatever. Let's go here. Oh, we need a magic key? Yeah, we need the magic key. Okay. Next zoom point. Actually, we could just do Shrine of Flames again. And then, sorry, I have like an itch at the top of my head. Ugh. And now we can just sail to this island over here. I don't know if the game will let us dock here though. Oh, it does. Okay, good. Awesome. I just feel like there's got to be something here, right? Oh, you guys are gonna kill me. Maybe not. Yeah. You wasted your turn. Get him. Okay. Yep, there's nothing here. Are there any other islands? Yeah, there's to the left of us. No, I don't want to go to Durkendor. I don't want to go to Durkendor. Whoa, wait. Zooming to Durkendor put me on the outside of Durkendor. I've cheated the system. I've cheated the system. I've done it. Fuck you, video game. I win. This feels like I'm cheating. This feels wrong. This feels like I shouldn't be allowed. Known as tectonic plate. That's probably inside the... Oh yeah, we are early. We are early. You know what? I would like to deposit my money. Thank you. We don't need the light shield anymore. I have 2 staffs of anti-magic. It's fine. We don't need these anymore. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need that. I already have 1 rose whip. I don't need 2. I don't need 2 boomerangs. I don't need scale shields anymore. Scholar's cap is lame anyway. Iron armor we don't need. Sparring suits we don't need. We got a tombola ticket, excellent. Boxer shorts we don't need. I'll keep the recovery ring, even though I don't want to. I got another tombola ticket! Leather armor, bamboo pole, leather hat. Yeah, that's good. And then what else can we sell? Magic water, don't need that. Unsealant, don't need that. Tangle web, don't need that, don't need that. just not gonna use it. Moonwort Bulb. I'll keep. Okay. Now that we have money. I mean, that's like 30. That's almost 30 points of attack. I would be really dumb not to take that. The Serpent Sword's only 11 points of attack, and honestly, Caradoc doesn't really do... I'd rather use spells with him, so I'll hold off on that. But I will put away the rest of my money. Although... I can do that now. I can do that now. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Gawain is gonna be very strong now. Gawain is gonna be fucking yoked. Give me a medicinal herb. Is that a true slime? Is that slime true? That's funny. I like that. Oh, cutscene. Here we go. Please be voiced. Fuck. Present thy proof or be gone. Lineage counted for not only strength. A gift of to Erdrick from his beloved bride. It doesn't be with the mighty magic that much is playing, yet it does not prove thine own fortitude. Ah. 'Tis often weaponry that doth the trick, though not something purchased from a common trader. An ancient axe stained with dragon blood, a burning blade torn from a demon's clutching claws, or some such. Whether our king finds it to his liking or not. Okay. I put sunglasses on it. So we gotta find like a special weapon. Got it. Heard tell of a scroll that might benefit traders. I'm unable to gain entry to the castle. Oh, what kind of scroll is it? Could it be perhaps the scroll that lets you summon innkeeps and such? A seed of luck. How's our health looking? Nah, we're fine. I don't need to use the inn any yet. No need to use the inn yet. A pouch of coagulant. Hey, man. Our world's oceans are home to two fearsome creatures known as the Lords of the Deep. Do not think their names are for show. North and South seabeds. Make certain not to mistake for the captain of the ghost ship that sets sail from its lair to the north and east of Durkander. His lair you will likely find empty, for the beast spends its days at sea on the hunt for booty. Got it. What about you, man? Tell me about the mermaids. If you journey by ship, visit that shrine in the southern seas. Oh, he's giving me hints about where to go. Did you know he lives? Yeah. This is literally telling you where to go, like hints about like where you can go. There's a town close by to the ill-fated realm of Rendarak that is rumored to be buried deep within the earth, and it was built by ghosts. And then the king of Durkander. Wait, hold on. What did he say? Men to Baran in the west. A sense of the people of that place might enjoy their protection. The king said that it says that he had a secret, whatever. Okay. Are we done with the treasures here? There's one more? What the fuck are you talking about? How could there be one more treasure here? I scoured it. I scoured this place. I looked everywhere. I hugged every wall, every nook and cranny. What the hell do you mean? No fucking way. No. I don't know if I want to like bother. Maybe in the center of town, somewhere on the cracks in the floor. Somewhere like here, maybe like on this flower, in front of a dummy perhaps. Nope. I'm not getting anything. Maybe up here? Aha! A beastly bullwhip. Burly beast family enemies. Actually, you should actually hold on to that. Paranel. Don't equip it, but keep stock of it. So now, what I want to do... So now what I want to do is I want to go into the center. I want to go back to Durkendor. Now I'm inside Castle Durkendor. Right? I still can't get to where I wanted to go. But I do have 7 Tombola tickets. No, we need more. I want to do a full 10 at a time. We could probably go... So, like, Durkendor is there. The Shrine of Flames is here. Our boat is to the... We can go west. Sorry, I'm just, like, stretching my legs real quick. We can go west to here and see if there's anything of value. There's also a couple little islands here, but that looks empty. So nothing there. That's a hidden spot. That is straight up a secret spot. Oh, we need a magic key. Lame. That's lame. But is that the only thing here? Yep. Surprisingly. Okay, never mind. We're leaving. Is that the World Tree? Is that mighty Yggdrasil? Ugh! It's Yggdrasil! Oh, is this the Whisperwood? Is this the Weirdwood? This looks like the Weirdwood map from the first remake. From remake 1. One remake. Whatever, however you wanna fucking say it. I can't see dick. Can I use Gwaelin's love here? Nope. We'll come back. Obviously not the time. And I guess we can also just saunter over here real quick. Oh, a sparkly spot too. You're not difficult to fight, right? Oh, Dread Admiral, they are tougher. Ah, but they go down easy because they're little baby monsters. Paranel is now level 18. That's a fine level up. It will not hold it against you. I skipped that first item, I didn't see it. But when though? When I have more like health and I'm able to like kick more butt. You're gonna do a big bang. Oh no, I've been fizzled. And sizzled. Flying knee! Flying knee! Wind sickles can go against the sorcerers. Call of the Wild. Don't hit her! Fuck you. Fuck. How far are we from the town? We're not that far. It's not a town, it's a settlement of some kind. I think that's a free revive, too.
Was this place once a town? If it was, it would seem to have been some time since anybody lived here. Well, town or no, I grow weary. Shall we rest a while before continuing on our way?
Fools!
Who are you, man?
This is no resting place.
Who are you?
Were those devils to discover you, they would surely... Please, you must follow me.
What is the meaning of this?
Still thy tongue and move, girl, quickly. This way!
Oh, I'm loving this.
This is...
It's Burwell! It's really cool. Probably inspiration for Hexagonia in Dragon Quest XI.
Town lay beneath our feet?
What is this? Outsiders? Were they seen? Pray, tell me they were not. They were not. I did bring them below as quickly as I was able.
If I might ask, where precisely are we?
Burrowell, a town established by those fortunate enough to escape Rendarak with their lives. We chose to dwell beneath the earth that we might better evade detection by marauding fiends. This place lieth but a stone's throw from foul Hargon's lair.
Ah!
Great care must be taken to avoid his minion's gaze.
Truly, his dwelling place is close by.
Aye, in Rendarak, which was once a land both fair and free, until he did build a shrine unto himself at its
I think when I'm done with this, I'm gonna
You
go play
must
Dragon
tell
Quest
us,
Builders 2.
How might we gain access to this shrine?
gain. No human may safely approach it. Besides, it is girded all about by mountains.
Girded!
The mountains around it teem with Hargon's underlings.
Oh crap, I
From
missed an
Shinneris
opportunity to get
is
lunch.
fight certain death.
A direful place indeed.
Yet we are of the line of mighty Erdrick, and will journey there nonetheless. The world must be rid of Hargon's evil. To have learned of his dwelling place is a boon indeed. You have our thanks.
The line of Erdrick, you say? Well, make yourselves at home.
But when you wish to return to the surface, pray speak with the guardsman over yonder. He will go before you and ensure that no monsters lurk nearby.
Very well.
Let's go exploring. I know I just spent all my money on other stuff, but oh, I mean, yeah, okay. Well, that's not surprising considering this is like the last place right before the Hargon thing. So the Hargon base. So that's cool. One of the cool things about Dragon Quest II that I really love, that I really love, is that this is sort of like what happens when you play Dragon Quest II, which is the big bad boss is kind of like, not like, I don't think you can access him right away, but he's so close. He is so nearby, but you can't like actually interact with him. Like you can't get there yet, but I do think it's cool that it's like, yeah, you kind of like, in a weird way, it does feel like he's just always a looming threat, which is fun. It's one of the things that I'm glad this remake has done, which is like, they've tried to like instill a greater sense of that, a greater sense of like, yes, Hargon is just around at all times. Oh, they want her daughter to be able to go outside. I agree. Fiends have filled the oceans and the ocean don't pose much of a threat. The seas to the north, however, are a different story. If the wind should turn northwards while you are out at sea, you would do well to aim for the nearest harbor. The weaponry on sale on our channel is surpassing fine. The designs are inspired by generations of Renderakian craftsmanship. Interesting. What's your health at, Paranel? Let's get a little rest here. Oh fuck! Isn't this the city where Canock gets sick? No. Okay, he didn't get sick yet. This is rare for us to receive visitors here in Burwell. How are you? You didn't get seen, did you? You didn't like screw up our whole thing, right? Iron headgear. This is why you gotta go do these places out of order like this, and you gotta like go exploring before you go pursuing like the continuation of a storyline, because you're just gonna come into contact with like a ton of like new like stuff that's gonna make your life so much easier. I really want Paranel to be able to use the Platinum Shield, but she can't. And neither can Caradoc. So the Platinum Shield is probably just gonna be something I sell for like lots of money. Oh, impervious to fire? No, hold on, we're gonna keep that. We're holding on to that. We are going to use that. I was already here. I have not been here yet. You know, for a place that's underground and doesn't get a lot of foot traffic, y'all sure do have a lot of item shops. I'm trying to remember if there was a Dragon Quest where you can accidentally get the ultimate key before the magic key. And I want to say it was 2, but I don't think it's 2. And I don't know if you could actually do that. A straw hat. We should get him a straw hat. He looks like a unique character. Do you notice? Do you notice his like unique characterness? Is he one of the sailors that like their ship sunk from the first like initial like dealings with the sirens? That might be it. His parents named him Upset Boy. No, Upset Boy, we named you after your behavior as a child. Where am I? How do I get over there? Oh, that's our last treasure here. The chief and the captain of the guard are within.
Scions of the hero's line. Then this is surely the perfect opportunity. Come, we must strike while they are yet with us.
I had suspected thou would say as much. Wouldst thou so blithely shatter the peace we've striven so hard to safeguard? I have told thee, have I not? As long as the stone is ours, we have naught to fear.
Ah, thee and thy precious stone. Far better to seek the help of heroes than of some goddess-forsaken rock.
Hey man, we couldn't help but overhear that you were talking about us and like possibly
Is there something
scheming.
we can help you with, perhaps?
Just wanted to come in, check, see, you know.
We would ask that thy company stand beside us in battle.
Perhaps if you might explain a little more.
But of course,
We named you after your great uncle,
I'm
Upset
captain of the
Ferdinand,
town
who was famous
guard.
in croquet for last-minute victories.
let us just say that myself and the chief are not entirely in agreement on how our home might best be protected. We live here in meekness and silence, that the fiends above might not discover us. A guard is posted air overhead, and precious few of us are suffered to leave the town, lest, heavens forbid, we encounter our tormentors.
With Hargon hard by, this is a wise policy indeed.
It is. And yet, this is no way to live. For how long do we mean to subject ourselves to this tiresome life of creeping and cowering? Far better surely to run not from the next cry of monster, but towards it. To stand as one, and strike down those who would strike us down ere they have the chance.
And invite their fellows to come a-looking for them when they fail to return. And this, assuming we are even able to overcome them in the first place. What sacrifices might the guard, nay, the town, be forced to make shouldst thou fail in thy proposed endeavor?
And so thou
Ooh.
proposes that we stand ready with thy wondrous rock, hoping to bargain for our lives instead, should the time come.
Hold on, I'm getting a knock on my door.
Wondrous rock.
1
The
second.
stone possessed of magical properties. One need only touch it to feel its power. It seemeth the fiends do covet it most mightily.
Could it be?
I had thought to offer it up should Hargon's underlings discover the town, and in exchange for it ask that we be allowed to walk away unscathed.
Thou wouldst bargain with demons and expect them to listen. Nay, the fiends would surely take the stone for themselves and slay us all regardless. Better to stand and fight from the first.
And what of the town Aldous, and its babes in arms? Wouldst thou have them too stand and fight? To do so would be suicide, though the chance of success might be slim.
Just send us,
It
bro.
is better to attempt to bargain with them than to risk slaughter. And besides, to take a life is no easy feat, even the life of a monster.
The captain has the right of it. One cannot hide from monsters and hope for the best. One must eradicate them at the first opportunity.
But what of those who fight? What if they should be hurt, or worse?
Ooh,
At
conflict
least
within
they
the
will have
party.
fought. Better that than to hide and hope, only to be discovered and slaughtered regardless. Do you not agree, cousin? Or would you too choose the path of appeasement?
I stand with the chief. We've seen enough death.
Well, surely you must have an opinion one way or the other.
Is this an actual choice? Whoa. I'm leaving. I just leave. I just go. I'm gone. I'm not here to. Just send us. Just send us. Like, just send us. We can do it. Us. Like the cousins, we can go. We can settle the problem. See, I don't like this guy's opinion. right? But I also think this is stupid when I exist and I can go solve the problem myself. You know what I mean? Give me a second. I gotta go find out who is knocking on my door. Okay. I'm gonna pick with. I'm gonna pick this one. I did not expect us to get thrown into a storyline like this.
I am wounded.
Calm yourself, please. Your hurt is not a grave one.
But the blood.
What nest of humans have we stumbled upon here? Come, aid me in destroying them. Lord Hargon shall hear of our achievement. But what, worm? Again you tremble and stutter and dither like a ninny, and you call yourself a monster? Watch as I slay these humans here, then do as I do. The little one shall be yours.
Please, is there naught we might do to convince you to leave these poor people in peace? Must we fight? Is there truly no other way?
Pathetic! Humans will ever beg for their worthless lives, and we monsters will ever laugh as we take them. No, boy. There is no other way but this. Look out!
Wow, that's me. Flying knee. Windsickles. Actually, do you know Kabuff? Have I just been playing badly? I've been playing badly. Frizzle. Oh crap, she does a lot of damage. Ooh. That's good damage. Yeah, keep doing that.
I am in your debt.
I'm confused. I've been confused. Gawain is confused. Gawain smacked Caradoc, but honestly, kind of deserved it. Kind of earned. Just saying. Bye, Caradoc. Did I soft lock myself? Uh-oh. Oh. Let's see. Let's keep kabuffing here. She cleaned up. She did. She actually did. Let's muster strength. Let's do another kabuff. Another flying knee. A heal. It's gonna go down the same way it did before.
Show yourself.
It's gonna go down the same way it did last time. Ah, shit. I misclicked. Just now I misclicked.
Show yourself.
Okay, Gawain. No. Actually, I want to keep my kabuff up. So...
You cannot fall here.
We fight together.
Oy, oy, oy. That was scary. Let's muster strength again, and then... mid-heal Gawain. And then we'll go back to frizzling. Okay. Flying knee. Everybody's got to heal now. Everybody's got to heal each other now. Fuck.
I am in your do not fret.
Oh, she's got a lot of health. I'm not even lying here. She's we're I don't know if we're supposed to be here right now. Kabuff, and then you're gonna have to heal yourself this turn, Paranel. Oh, she's dead. Yeah. Well, she's almost dead. But I don't want to beat her with Paranel not alive.
Much better.
I mean, I think I'm gonna end up beating her like this, and I don't want to. Can I revive her? No, I don't have Zing.
Mid-heal.
Oh fuck. Okay, nope, we're fucked. I think we're fucked. Yeah, okay. Let's reload. I figured that was the case. Reselect from adventure log. They didn't want you to soft lock yourself, so you're forced to load from a save. You're forced to load from the save. Alright, not going in that house. Yep, you can keep that room. Although next time I will take the pacifist option just to see if that changes anything. We got 2 treasures here. And we're out. Okay, definitely don't want to go that way. Definitely do not want to go that way. This area is no bueno. for us at the moment. That looks appealing. Caradoc, can you take us to the Wellspring of the Hero, please? Wasn't there a... Never mind. Where's the boat? It's right here. Apparently the northern seas are more dangerous than the southern ones. So we should probably be careful. But oh, that's a hidden spot. How did GC know that? Years of experience, my friends. Years of experience. Way too much time playing Dragon Quest games. Is that it? That's it? Kind of a waste of time, but okay. Shrine of Revelations. Fearest thou the darkness? No. Did I fear nothing more than those who face it with courage? Did I fear? Let me teach you something in return. About a certain hero. When that hero did face fathomless art, a white-winged wonder did arise, granting guidance and protection. Are you talking about the bird? Talking about the birdie? I'm not a bad slime. You're not going to try and fight me, are you? No. You're cool, man. Don't you worry, little slime. I'm not here to hurt you. Now they're talking about... So they're talking about Erdrick from 3. That's what that story was relating to. Which is even more interesting because they don't even call him Erdrick. It's just like, hey, like a really long time ago, there was like a hero that did a thing. And like, you know... such and such thing happened. I love that there are monsters. I love when there are monsters that are chill and you can opt not to fight them. Yeah, of course. My favorite part of Dragon Quest is that, where they kind of like... Because Akira Toriyama drew the monsters too cutely. And people were like, I don't want to fight the monster. Yeah, it's the Dragon Quest 1 theme. I love that. You go to the Dragon Quest 1 islands and its landmass, and it turns into the old theme. I fucking love that. But yeah, like Akira Toriyama drew the Dragon Quest monsters like with such a cute design that like people kind of like fell in love with them, and some people were like, I feel bad killing like the slime and stuff. And it was like, and I think that's what kind of like gave birth to eventually Dragon Quest games giving you the option to like befriend monsters and stuff. And then of course, like, you know, the Pokemon craze and stuff like that. I'm sure when Pokemon blew up, they were looking at their rogues gallery of monsters in this game, in this series, and going, you know, we could probably do a game where you like befriend monsters, because like, you know, Dragon Quest monsters aren't like that scary looking or whatever. We're in the Craggy Cave. Remember that? Remember it from the first game? This is it now. Are you feeling old yet? Remember the Craggy Cave? This is what it looks like now. Do you feel old yet? Do you feel fucking ancient? You fucking loser. Oh, they're doing a lot of damage. Why? How is she dying so much? I need Zing badly. I need Zing super badly. Or like a revival herb of some kind. Some sort of item I can use to revive my friends with. Fucking A, we gotta go back to the goddamn... Rippleport now. Do I even have enough money to revive this lady? $180 coins? It's not about as it used to be. Did I ever grab that? I did. Okay. Sorry, I'm like slouching. But it's because like my legs are like... Whenever I sit in my chair... I think I need a new chair. Whenever I sit in my chair, my legs start to get really tense. And it sucks. So I think I need a new chair. I need a new desk chair. Ah, hello. The beautiful town of Gallenholm. Ah, motherfuckers thought I forgot, but I didn't. All right, let's look around. Ideally, what I really want to do is find more mini medals. I want to find more mini medals. No, I want to find more mini medals so that I can get more mini medal items before I go continuing my adventures. Before I commit to any storylines. Yeah, we have to... I have 3 DMs. Hey, True Storm. Hang on, I'm just checking my, Yeah, alright. Boat! You're the labyrinth resting place of the bard Zalen. 'Tis meant to be found somewhere in this town. Ah, wait, was it perhaps Galen? Regardless, the site once housed the musician's instrument of choice. Oh, that's cool. The Galen and Zalen myth has sort of like tangled up together into one. That's kind of neat. Shell armor, I think it's pretty bad, yeah. We found ourselves in Gallenholm, a place named for the legendary bard who did found it. I'll save over Burrowell just so that I don't want to load that save and soft lock it at a later point in time. The song he's singing is one of a father and son who did love another well and yet were lost. I find that his voice brings yet more tragedy to an already tragic tale. Do you not agree? Some would say the best besides some kind is blessed to wander, yearn to voice of blues and songs go over the horizon they did go, never to return. It was once visited by none other than the hero of legend. An oaken club. I get the feeling these are the same items you would find in the first game. Staff of sentencing. These all suck, but they're kind of like on par with stuff I already have. I'm gonna sell the Staff of Anti-Magic. Still not enough for anything, but I got the Ultimate Key in Dragon Quest 2 ready before I had to leave for work. Excellent. You are much farther than I am. Loads of backtracking to do? Yes. Galen was a bard of much renown who not only lived in the age of Erdrick, but also chanced to meet with this legendary figure. Inspired by the hero's actions, he composed song upon song extolling Erdrick's legacy. The settlement of Galenholm is said to have been found by its namesake once he reached it at the end of his wanderings. Yet Galen was not the only one of his line to be granted the goddess's gift of song. His scion Zalen would also grow into a fine bard in his own right. By visiting all the lands that Erdrick did, Zalen did discover hitherto unknown truth concerning the hero's legacy. Truths that he, like his forebear, did commit to the stanza. Thus did the songs of Galenholm's two most famed bards become loved by the people, and so came to become a core part of Erdrick's legend itself. That is so cool. That is yet another moment where the story is like the legend is sort of like blending into itself, where they are retelling the story of Galen and Zalen as though they both knew the same Erdrick. That's so cool. They did not know the same Erdrick, but because of the passing of legend, it's sort of congealed into the same story. So it was like, oh, actually Galen met Erdrick, but Zalen, like, went to the places Erdrick went to. Little do they know, it's the same one. It's not the same one, rather. That's cool. I'm a big fan of that. Necklace of Immunity. I already have them. Reading! Ow! Do we have scrolls, speaking of which? We do. I haven't used... Oh, no, I can't use that one. But I can use Boom. I can't use Boom. Wow. Okay. I thought... Well, I thought wrong, I guess. Can we go into the Tomb of Galen and Zalen? Strong medicine. Far east of here lie the 3 realms founded by those descended from the hero of legend. What I would not give to one day see them. East? East? Are you sure? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, technically it is east. It is east, technically speaking. Oh, wow, we really, like, went all the way around. That's cool. Also cool that the people on in Alefgard haven't actually been to the other kingdoms. Like, they are still kind of sort of disconnected a little bit. Southwest of here is Rippleport. Yes. On mini-map. Look at how big that map is. I know. It was like that in the second game, and the original too. Let's try to go into the tomb. I don't know if it'll let us, but... Such was a skill, no one can... Here lies Galen. He was like really good at singing. You can like offer up a prayer or something, I guess. Those are ultimate key doors. I'm not getting through them. That's a magic key door. Yeah, we're not getting through here. I went to what seems to be a post-game area, fought 3 monsters named very aptly, and got my ass kicked. Good. That's the experience I'm looking for. I'm excited. I went here today. There's still a guy in here. Okay. So from here, we're gonna set out. I want to go back to the Craggy Cave. But there is like a little town down here. And there is stuff to explore in this like little area. So let's do that instead. I can't remember if in the original 2 the monster spawns were the original monster spawns. They might be. I think we can just, yeah. No, nothing. You're breaking my heart. Dragon Quest. I'm pretty sure that's the Tomb of the Hero or the Shrine of the Hero over there. Cattle Prod. Zap. Bang. I think I can just, yeah. He still has Holy Lance equipped, so he still does extra damage to undead. A moonward blah, 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 blah. Lame. We gotta go in here. I gotta know what the hell. I also automatically played the theme song again because I thought they'd level up. Yeah. I'm sad they didn't. Roundhouse kick. Let's try swoosh. Nope. I'm sure zap is what they're weak against. It's not. Is it fire? I gotta go back there to some of those Dragon Quest 1 locations. Yep. Sorry, stretching. Ugh. Ugh. The slimes are so cute. They are. There are so many slime designs now. It's wild that we went from like 1 or 2 slime designs, which were basically recolors of each other, or like palette swaps of one another, to like a huge collection of slimes with all different kinds of patterns and shapes and stuff. I really hope I don't run into a mimic here. I don't trust the lunatic. I think Frizzle will be fine. Yeah. You dodged it. Well, you dodged back, so. Excellent. 7 experience points? Yeah, we're in the hero shrine for sure. I don't want to go this way. I want to go up and to the right. Actually, Paranel, save me some time. There's one more treasure here. Got it. That's empty because it's been looted because we looted it back in the day. Stone's throw, roundhouse kick, crackle. Oh, that works. That's it. You have scoured the floor. Stone's throw, roundhouse kick, crackle. I hope Caradoc becomes a better glass cannon as we keep going. I love that they left the open chests in here. Ah, I love it. I feel like they're gonna die pretty easily. Yeah, because they're Dragon Quest 1 enemies. Straight up. I have good news for you. 6! 6 treasures! Let's keep going. We're not getting any XP here, but it's a nice little trip down memory lane. Damn it. 6 treasures on this floor. Where the hell are they? I think Crackle's better.
May your blood run cold.
Wow, he lived. Good on you, Mr. Skeleton. Very impressive. And somehow we leveled up. I wish I had time to get it all everywhere. Yeah. Caradoc knows whack now. Excellent. Dun, 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 dun. One of these has got to be a mimic, right? Kuklang. Kuklang's pretty good. I don't mind Kuklang. Sorry, I thought I caught something in the corner of my eye. It was just dust particle in the air. Whew. No, neither of them were mimics. Shocking. Yeah. I'm giving Kuklang to this guy. You go ahead and never take damage ever again sometimes. And then we cannot use buff or boom on him or her. Oh, we got some seeds we can... She's been dying too easily. I'm gonna give it to her. I just need her to get a little bit better at that. I would like Caradoc to be fast as hell. I want Gawain to be lucky. I want him to have more health. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Can barely read it now. I found the mini medal. We're out. I think if it's all party members, that's fine. It's useful for certain situations. You'd rather set up and kill? I tend to fight a lot of enemies when I'm under leveled for them. So it actually is a huge help for me. We gotta go visit Tantagel. Did they move Tantagel so that it would be near the coast? Once, I think they no longer need fear. Once a believer has fostered an unshakable faith in their, they no longer fear the blade. This is basically like if you use double-edged sword and you have friends to like heal you, it's not gonna like hurt you that much to do it. So do it. That's probably what that means. Former home of Erdrick, hero of legend. Which one? Which one? I love this. Sounds but accustomed to eat and eat, I shall not be defeated. Alright. Go you. No. Yeah, it's slightly different, I think. Unless it was already by the coast. And I just didn't realize that when we were playing the first one. Which could be possible. It is possible that I just didn't know. I just didn't see it. Go into the church. I'm trying to remember what I've already done. For me, it is not Erdrick, but Princess Gwaelin who lives with all his hardships, who was the true hero. No. Such is the lightness. It has been a while since I entered the northern spire to be yourself on the third level. I wish I could go fetch it myself. I have the Celestial Shrine. I have it. I got it. I got it. It's here. Look, I have it. Here, just take it. Take it. Whatever. You don't have the mandate of heaven. Have we really already been playing for 2.5 hours? Jesus. A vial of unsealant. She literally was like, this guy put himself in the cell. I wanted to better understand the mind of a thief, that I might become one whose name goeth down in legend. What crime have I committed? Not a... Ooh, look at that. Did you see that? That's Erdrick. That's the hero from the first game with Princess Gwaelin standing next to him. You see that? That's art. That's like artwork of them. Hey, yeah. What are you doing back here, little girl? Aw, she's cute. I'm sort of curses. If you ever find yourselves cursed, come and visit me here. Oh, okay. I know exactly when I'm gonna come back here. So different that of the merchant. It is the languages of musings on cursed curios. If I make use of them while circumventing the curses, improve beyond my abilities. One would need to first conquer a curse in order to obtain immunity from such ailments, so claimed he. Truly the stuff of fairy tales. The very idea that one could conquer a curse is preposterous. Mayhaps I was foolish to ever think of harmony, though I yet cannot bring myself to abandon the idea entirely. What's he talking about? What are they implying? Hang on. You got any space in the Steam Machine fan club? I do. Hey, Nightbird. Hang on, I need to go save so I can test a theory. You give me a goddamn second. Because we have some cursed items in our possession right now. I would like to test something. Okay, I'm cursed now. What does it mean to conquer a curse? I'm trying to figure that out. Could I just like... One would need to first conquer a curse in order to obtain immunity from such ailments. Does this game have like a secret thing where like if I wear a cursed item for long enough, I conquer the curse of the item? Because that would be kind of cool. Do not dig up the fields. Okay, but what if there was something in the fields? You made it sound like there might be something in there. You made it sound like there might be something here. Like usually when I'm told that, it's because someone's hiding something in there. I guess not, but... I feel like there should be a mini medal amongst this boxages. Boxages? This boxage? These boxes. Guess not. It's the Dragon Lord's castle. Though with that wicked creature long since laid low, it says surely now home to wandering fiends or whatever. I'm sure. Without the ranger, not even the hero himself, none may draw near it. What if I found the rainbow drop and went there and it turned out that the Dragon Lord had like a son or something? And he was actually like super cool, actually. And he was like pretty chill. There's 2 more treasures left out here. This guy's upset that his house is a mess no matter how much he cleans. You're gonna have to learn how to clean as you go, my man. That's how you keep a place clean. It's hard being a farmer. It is pretty hard. The hours are terrible. Farming hours are fucking awful. I do not envy farmers. You gotta wake up early, go to bed early. You got fucking... Well, I guess that's not really how people farm nowadays. That's not really what farming is now. The mantle of Erdrig was bestowed onto the great hero for his unstinting efforts to save the realm. With his he took Tangile's princess for his bride, and together they built a new home, your home, Middenhall. The Scions of Middenhall founded Cannock, then Moonbrook. Thus came there to be 3 kingdoms that traced their lineage back to mighty Erdrick. But wherefore do I wax lyrically so? You have doubtless heard the story 1,000 times. 'Tis a force of habit, I'm afraid. I would often forget my father what I learned in my lessons, and he would add to my knowledge or correct me on my miscomprehensions. I can only probably figure out I was lording my learning over you. We love nothing of the sort. I am not but impressed, not only with your learning, but that you could have such a high-flown conversations with your father. The instructions I received from my own father were somewhat less edifying. Tidy thy room, take thine elbows off the table, without please cease bickering with thy sister. I never was the most devoted student either. Even that which I do learn is a nasty habit of leaving me moments later. It's good to know at least one of us knows what's what. Takes the burden off our shoulders, eh, cuz? Yeah, I suppose so. Let's go in. You must forgive Prince Cannock, for he is Welsh. I like the Welsh. Every time I hear a Welsh accent, I'm very captivated by it. Did I say see a Welsh accent? I hope I said here. Welcome, friends, to the Castle of Tantagel. are not just our allies, but our friends. Too true. Also, you're like all related. Distantly at this point, but like, yeah. Like super distantly related, but yeah. Like, I get it. Like, Erdrick didn't like there are no scions of Erdrick that live here. But like, your king truly was descended. Like, his wife was the king's daughter. So like, everyone's related. But everyone says a harboring about this hero, though he did live 1 million years ago or more. Far rather, I would find someone in our own time to admire, preferably someone of fair face and dashing of manner. I like her. She's like, Erdrick this, Erdrick that, god damn it. Can everyone just shut the fuck up about this guy? Another mini medal. I'm inclined to agree with her. I just always think there's a mini medal on one of these like pedestals. Attorney with a nation of warriors descended of Erdrick himself. This will be bothersome indeed. That is, it will be. Pray ignore me. There's gonna be a tournament? Who said there was gonna be a tournament? I didn't say there was gonna be a tournament. I didn't like sign up for that shit. Our king is a man most diligent and wise. He is often absent from the castle, 'tis true, but I suspect that he ventureth abroad in order to execute his royal duties. Search of entertainment, roaming hither, yon, and freely and with abandon. Uh-oh, it looks like the king of Tangentjil's kind of a layabout. Or a gadabout, if you will. They don't even know there's two different Erdricks. A set of noble garb. Is it any good? No. Not for us anyway. Subterranean dwelling place. For fear not that Hannah is not some odd body amidst of a hermit, they are aligned to whom was entrusted the Sunstone. Do you have to... I'm trying to remember if Dragon Quest II has you go about and collecting all the same items as in 1 to get to the Dragon Lord's castle again, but it's like a truncated sort of version of it. I think it might be. 3 Erdricks. Yeah. Thank you, Beecher. That 3 Sephiroth shit pisses me off. I haven't played Rebirth yet, simply because I read that interview not too long ago, and it pissed me the fuck off because it's the most like boring fucking way to tell a story. She lost her cat. I can't help her find it. You know, that's actually always kind of bothered me in RPGs, especially in like the Dragon Quest games, where they always do that gimmick of like, oh, the guy and the girl are standing in different spots for their date and they're never gonna like see each other or whatever. Or like, oh, this lady's looking for her cat, but the cat is like right there and you could just tell her, and like nobody ever does. You know, that bothers me. 11 Erdrick, 3 Erdrick, and 1 Erdrick. What about all the Erdricks in between that we just haven't heard about? Hey, man.
This is the throne room, but where is the king?
Pray pardon the sudden intrusion. I am the Princess of Moonbrook, and these are my cousins of Middenhall and Cannock. We seek an audience with His Majesty.
Your Highness, didst thou think I would forget thee so soon? But wherefore didst thou bring thy companions today? Ah, but of course, thou hast invited the kingdoms of thy kin to join our little tourney.
My apologies, but what is this tourney of which thou speakst? We come here today to inform you of the massacre of Moonbrook.
Massacre? But Highness, surely thou jestest. Thou didst visit us but a day hence, and proposed that our armies partake in drills together.
I did?
Why, yes. Thou wert of the opinion that such a tourney would help ensure our knights were in prime condition. Preparations are already
Oh
underway.
no.
But how can this be? I have never before set foot in Tantagel till this very day.
Come, Princess, cease this game. Thou knowest full well thou wert here. Thou didst show to me the mark of Moonbrook.
I bore the mark.
But the Mark of Moonbrook was stolen by the monsters, was it not? When they sacked the castle.
By the goddess, if this is true, then who did I meet? What is happening?
I am afraid, dear Chancellor, that thou hast been hoodwinked by a thieving fiend in a pretty dress.
Shut the fuck up. No way.
Ah, pretend you didn't see that.
Is that? Did they?
Majesty, I thought thou wert abed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
That's my bit!
Yes, no, it would seem not nearly thoroughly enough.
They took my shit!
Imposter princess.
I mean, I'm flattered, but you took my shit!
What else would you know?
That's my shit!
She did inquire as to how one might reach the
I've been robbed!
castle from here. I endeavored to dissuade her from making such a dangerous journey, but she did not appear overly concerned by my warnings.
The site where Erdrick bested the Dragon Lord? What in blazes would the monsters be seeking there?
It would behoove us to find out. Speaking of which, what bringeth you three to Tantagel? Is it truly as the princess saith? Hath Moonbrook fallen? Is that so? You young scions of Erdrick quest to slay the wicked Hargon? A perilous duty indeed.
We are well aware. And should there be any doubt in your mind as to our identities, we come bearing the marks of Cannock and Middenhall.
Most convincing. Yet, could one not conceive that the princess we received was the true royal, and you are the impostrous thieves?
What? No, our fathers bestowed the marks unto us, I swear. Look into my eyes and you will know that what I say is true. This is the steely gaze of a prince, not the shifty ogle of a base beast.
Yes, yes, most convincing, I'm sure. But so was the princess who visited us but a day since. Lo, how my blood boileth to know that beasts masquerade as scions of Erdrick. As the ruler of the kingdom which gave the hero his title and birthed his bride, I will not stand for it.
Your Majesty, I neglected to tell you we have another artifact in our possession. One that proves our lineage beyond doubt. Show him.
He's gonna be like, what is that? I don't know what that is.
My. The necklace gifted to the hero by his maiden, our fair Princess Gwaelin. That it should shine so brightly in your presence is proof enough that the hero's blood runneth in your veins. Pray,
Next GQ5
accept my
remake will have the father say
unreserved
dad
apologies.
jokes. I'll fucking lose my
And
mind.
Princess, allow me to express my heartfelt condolences for thy kingdom's plight.
Thank you, Majesty.
This is bad though.
How to proceed? If the High Priest Hargon is at large once more, we must exercise the utmost caution. Chancellor? Tell the knight captains to stay their wooden swords. Instead, we must steal this city against invasion. Doubtless, the monsters schemed to lure our knights out in lighter armor. They would have been lambs to the slaughter, if not for our visitors.
Verily, our nation oweth them a great debt.
Forgive me, young heroes, but the Chancellor and I have much to discuss. Wait for me atop the battlements, and I will join you anon.
Hey, he's so drunk. I like it. He's like drunk and trying to like maintain composure, but he's so fucking gone. Hey, I'm just gonna like check out your throne real quick, man. Don't worry about me. What is it? What did he say? He's an unpredictable character. One moment he's vigilantly the realm, and the next he issues orders like a true-born ruler. Well, you know, he's just a guy that knows how to have fun, man. You know, that's fine. It's fine. Hold on, I gotta post that clip to Blue Sky. I also indeed clipped this. Twitch.tv. Go to the video producer. Go to the clips section. We have to edit the clip.
Majesty, I thought thou wert abed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
That's my bit!
Hold on.
They took my shit!
Oh, I clipped it too late. Hold on, let's see if Bats is better. No, we gotta go back. How do I oh fuck, I have to like wait until later, I guess. Can I edit the clip and then go further back? No. Okay, so discard the edit and then I just have to remember when we're done. I'll just have to remember when we're done. Okay. To the battlements! Hello. One person who traveled the realms discovered exactly that. I've myself not heard his name since the fall of Rendarak. Though I know someone who may know more, and that means by which you might visit him. Here. Yes! Are they drinking buddies? That'd be so funny. Or I speak with his sole occupant, though I have never had the chance to make his acquaintance. It is said that naught occurreth in this world that escapeth his watchful eye. If any knoweth of Hargon's whereabouts, it is he. What manner of man is this, your majesty? Some kind of sage? I think it best you confirm that with your own eyes. As I said, I have never met the man. I do not wish to give credence to mere hearsay. Though be warned, the imposter princess may too be making for the castle. May the goddess watch over you all. Sounds good to me, man. Is there a mini medal somewhere around here? There's gotta be. I would be shocked. Yeah, I would be shocked. So good. Oh, there they are. Oh well. Okay. Should we call it here? I don't know. I personally don't think so. But it is getting late, and I don't want to be doing this all day and all night. So let us save the game and call it here. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I may not be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I'll get the clip now. I might not be streaming tomorrow because I do need to get some writing done that I promised I'd get done by Friday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, it'll be later at night, but it's doubtful that I'll be doing that tomorrow. So like keep an ear out for like maybe around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern if I decide to stream. But if not, like we'll probably stream either Friday and then skip the weekend, or you'll just see me on Monday again. You know, just stay tuned. Keep yourself posted on Blue Sky or with like your Twitch notifications if you have that set up. And yeah, anyway, until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.